Yes, smart investors, wherever you are watching me live, this is still your property provider in a built environment. My name is still Ayeni Godwin. I'm here to give you the latest update inside Bluestone Treasure Estate. As you all know, for those of you that has been following me for quite some time about this estate, so this is the latest and trending development inside the estate, where we have several 3-bedroom fully detached bungalow inside the estate. So this side of the estate is a duplex section. A duplex section completed, while we still have so many that are still coming up. So right side is the bungalow section. You can see occupants already living inside the estate. So we'll be proceeding further to the other street to see some of the finished buildings inside the estate. So when it comes to real estate investment, you don't procrastinate, you don't delay. 12 calendar months ago, a plot of land inside this estate was selling for 2.5 million naira. But right now, before you can, to get a full plot of land inside this estate, measuring 600 square meters, sells for 7.5 million naira, while half plot goes for 4 million naira. So these are some of the building coming up. This particular bricks house belongs to a diaspora client, so based in UK. So the person specifically decided to come up with this idea. So we have 3 categories of the buildings inside this beautiful estate. So the very first one is what we call the executive house. And the second one is this classic building, while the last one is the carcass, which is 90% finished. So we'll be seeing some of the completed building at the adjoining street. That is the place we are proceeding further. So this particular section of the estate, so you can get a plot of land here and start building your own house. Though there are standards we are following inside the estate. So if you have to build 3-bedroom fully detached bungalow inside this estate, you have to maintain the said standard. What are the standards? So your house must comes with Gerard coated aluminum roof. That is the roof you are seeing. Fascia concrete parapet. Then you must have is 3-meter setback, front, backs, left and side of the building. That is set standard. So these are some of the already completed buildings inside the estate. Don't worry, you'll be seeing them one after the other. You can see this particular road is tarred. These are work that is presently going on inside this estate. The estate is fully functional. I have several residents living inside this estate. You can see the standing electric poles, just to tell you that infrastructure wise is top notch inside this estate. So we'll be seeing one of the executive building on the full plot of land. So let me just explain the category of building that we have inside this estate. The very first one, which is the executive, is sitting on a full plot of land measuring 600 square meters, while the one sitting on a half plot of land measuring 300 square meters. Both carcass structure inside the estate. So in the executive structure, you have ample space where you can park maximum of 8 cars. Also space where you can do a mini get together or party or birthday badge inside your compound without distraction of any of your neighbor. So these are cars show that people are already living inside the estate. This building belongs to some of the residents. As you can see from the video, there is satellite dish show that people are already living inside the estate. So this particular building you are seeing is built on a full plot of land measuring 600 square meters. This is one we call the executive structure. And the executive structure, which is selling for 30 million naira outright payment. 30 million naira for outright payment. So built on full plot. You can see have ample parking space. That's the car wash. That's the frontal view you're seeing. So it's built to standard. You can see the space. Like I said before, it can contain 8 cars. So this particular structure you are seeing, this is built on half plot of land measuring 300 square meters. One good thing about the structure is that they are all the same size, 3-bedroom, fully detached bungalow. No one is smaller or bigger than each other. The only difference you can get is when you are bidding by yourself. So this one is sitting on a half plot of land, 300 square meters. And the price of this particular one sitting on 300 square meters goes for 27.5 million naira. 27.5 million naira. You get the one sitting on half plot of land measuring 300 square meters. So we'll be proceeding further to see the other section of the estate. So that is the particular one I was telling you about. So we have looked at the executive on the full plot and the classic on the half plot. So we're going further to see the one built on carcass. That is 90% finished. You have the Gerard coated aluminum roof on that one, aluminum casement window. So that one, all just left is for you to do the interior in and out of the building. And this estate is strategically positioned in a serene environment, where it's secure, where you can live a peaceful life without any form of encumbrances. So we have several testimonies of some of our residents in the estate, how peaceful this estate is. So these are some of the structures also built on full plot of land coming up. So smart investors, captain of industry, you can come in and secure one of these units or more for yourself. Possibly you can do it for investment purpose. You can buy as many as you can. One thing about property, it doesn't depreciate, rather it keep on appreciating in value. So the property you are buying today for 30 million naira, in few months from now you will not get it at that same price. That is what property does. So we are still heading to the other section to see the carcass. It's another set of building completed as well. So let's take this adjoining street. How beautiful it is. So these are all sitting on the full plot of land measuring 600 square meters. That's the line of the bungalow built so far. You can see it's trenched down to the end. Finished structure, which is carcass. Let's take a look at how it looks like. So work is still ongoing inside this project. You can see the road is still very much ongoing. So another set of 3-bedroom fully detached bungalow, as you can see, line up. So like I said before, we have several variety of them. this estate is fast developing, fast emerging as modern city. The artistic design of the structure is top notch. It's one that you compete with the likes of the one you can see in the Lekki Peninsula Scheme 1. So these are the pre-finished structure inside the estate. The one I told you about, what we call the carcass. The work is still ongoing. Let me show you the one that has gone past this stage. So for those that wants to finish it to their own taste, you can decide to buy this pre-finished structure, where you have the roof, the aluminum guard roof, special parapet, windows. So all you just left for you to do is the sanitary and the screening of the building with POP, depending on what you want to see inside. So this is how the carcass look like. This is how it comes. You have the doors, you have the roof. So we're going to fix aluminum roof also, so it can be handed over to those that want specifically this type. So it comes with casement aluminum windows. Let's take a look at how the inside look like, for you to get an understanding of what I mean by carcass structure. So coming towards this direction is the frontal view of the carcass building you're seeing. So you're going to take a look at how inside look like. So we are approaching the entrance to the 3-bed. So this is 3-bed. This is the main entrance. But the main entrance is where we call the ante room, visitor awaiting room. This is the space for the visitor awaiting room. And this is the water closet for the visitor awaiting room. From the visitor awaiting room, you get to the living room. You can see how massive it is. It's a standard family sizable living room. So you have your kitchen. This is where you have your kitchen. And you have one of the room. This is one of the room. Comes with its own restroom as well. Then from that room, let's check the other two rooms. This is the second room. Comes with its own water closet as well. There is a space for walk-in closet. This is the space for the walk-in closet. I'm making two rooms. Let's check the very last room. This is the last room. And the water closet, making it 3-bedroom, fully detached bungalow. This happens to be the master bedroom. So this particular structure, which is pre-finished carcass, is selling for 25 million naira outrightly. 25 million naira outright payment. You can also come here and do it for instrumental payment. You can start with 2.5 million naira and spread the rest balance for 1 year. Interest-free payment plan. A good thing about this estate is that it has the perfect title, global certificate of occupancy. So there is no issue, there's no encumbrance when you're investing into this estate. So let's go around and see the other end of the estate. This is the casting of the concrete parapet. You also have a reserve land for the recreational center. So this is one of the fully completed bungalow inside the estate. This particular structure is owned by a diaspora client. So the person decided to come up with this idea. So he asked us to something different from what we are building inside the estate. So the person bought a land, company now brought out this beautiful design for him. So you can also do same if you don't want to get an already existing building. You can buy a plot of land and start building yours to your own specific taste. A plot of land inside the estate still sell for 7.5 million naira, measuring 600 square meters, while half plot goes for 4 million naira. Smart investors, captain of industry, business tycoon, you can look into this direction and invest into this estate. So these are some of the structure also coming up as well. So this is the road that leads to the main entrance, from the main entrance to the estate. So you can have a visit of this estate. We do site inspection every Friday to this, on a weekly basis, to this estate. Or you can book for a private inspection any of the working days. I can bring you down to this place. And for those of our diaspora clients that are not living in the country, who have interest, or you want something like this inside this beautiful estate, you can call that number displayed on the screen, or you can give the number to any of your people down here in Nigeria to call me to book an inspection. I'll bring them down to this place for them to see what is going on inside this beautiful estate. Mind you, we do inspection free. So when you are coming, get it at your back of your mind that you are coming for a free inspection, just for you to see. If you are impressed, you can as well subscribe to any of the unit. This is still Bluestone Treasure Estate here in MOWE town. From the stable of Arkview Investment Limited, you are also when it comes to affordable property provider in the built environment. So we also have commercial section inside this estate. The section of the duplex. This is one of the duplex structure coming up. So we have the one that are completed, and the owner is fully living inside the building. So in this section of the estate where we have the duplexes, we don't build them down. We only build them on request. So if you want a duplex inside the estate, you can just call us on that number displayed on the screen to have your own, depending on the type and pattern you want to see. This is also one of the duplex section, belongs to one of the happy clients who has successfully finished the payment of the duplex. So because of security purpose, I will not be showing inside of the structure. So because it's strictly private, I only see the outside view. So let's proceed further. It's another one, also almost completed, belongs to an happy client as well. So we'll be going around to see the other side of the duplex. So this is the side view. So like I said before, it's built specifically on request. So if you want a duplex inside Bluestone Treasure Estate, all you just have to do is to get a plot of land. A full plot of land still sells for 7.5 million naira. Then you can decide to bring out your design, your drawing design on the type you want to see. Or if you have an engineer who can help you to build to your own taste, you can as well get an engineer. But we as a company, we also build for people on request. This is another duplex coming up. This is another one. You can see electric pole is standing already. Show that the estate is fully functional. So we have several residents living inside the estate. So let me show you the duplex that are fully completed. That is one of the duplex fully completed. You can see how beautiful it is. Let me zoom a bit closer. How beautiful it is. So this is owned by one of the happy clients. This is another one fully completed as well. So you can call that number displayed on the screen. Let's have a discussion if you have interest on having a duplex inside Bluestone Treasure Estate. So this is another one coming up, belongs to a client likewise. So we are going back to the bungalow section, where we have several of units on ground that are available for sale. It all depends on choice. Decide to go for the duplex section or the bungalow section. So if you are going for a unit in the bungalow section, completed house on a full plot of land measuring 600 square meters sells for 30 million naira. While those one on half plot of land sells for 27.5 million naira. The very last one, which is the carcass, sells for 25 million naira. The only difference is the size of land. The structure, they are all the same. So no one is smaller or bigger than each other. They all come in the same pattern. Talking about the bungalow section of the estate. So smart investors, captain of industry, business tycoon, you can call me and do site inspection before you start the process. Like I normally say in a real estate investment, you don't procrastinate, you don't delay. When opportunity like this comes your way, you take advantage of it. I'm looking forward to hear from you. This is your #1 real estate property provider in the built environment. My name is Ayeni Godwin. Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to hear from you. Do have a perfect day ahead. Bye for now.